Hey guys, well, it is the first video that I'm filming in 2022. It won't be the first that you see. You'll see a few with my Christmas background before you see this one, but Happy New Year. I hope you guys are enjoying a happy and healthy, prosperous New Year. But I just wanted to take a minute and play in some makeup today because it's been a minute since I've sat down and played in it. Probably a week, maybe. I don't even know. But yeah, it's time to play. I did a little bit of rearranging here in front of me to kind of be a little bit more friendly for myself. So let's see if it works. We'll see how this works out. I'm tired because I just did all this. So if I seem a little, my energy's down, I apologize. The rain is pouring outside. You might hear a siren or two. I'm just in the middle of all of it, so we might hear it all. So we're just gonna push through. We're gonna do the best we can. So that's what we're gonna do today. So I'm first gonna prime. I've talked numerous times about Mel Thompson in my other videos. I just think she's a wonderful creator, and she passed away last year, which is incredibly sad. But she had this palette with Sydney Grace. She created this, so she loved insects. That was something she loved, so that's what all this is about. I don't like insects, so I'm not crazy about all the little bugs. However, I do like the little ladybugs. My mom loves ladybugs, but everything else I'm not crazy about. However, if you've ever watched her channel, you would see she has a lot of tattoos, and a lot of her tattoos are themed around little tiny marbles. So the inside packaging is the same. I have used this palette one time, but here is what it looks like. This is not new by any means, but I was just craving to use something a little different today, so that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so I'm thinking a little bit more on the cool tone side, so I think I'm actually going to start with this shade here. It's called Love Bug, and I'm going to put that in the crease. I did change my brush. I went to a little bit more of a fluffy brush, so I'm going back to that first brush I used, which is a little bit more dense, and I think I'm going to go into this shade here called Bugaboo and concentrate that just a little bit more. Really, really beautiful. Now just to deepen up the outer corner, which I have a pretty deep eye going on anyway, but I'm going to take this, which is Spider, and it is actually a really deep brown. I'm going to put that just a little here in this outer corner. Very concentrated. Okay, so I want to do something a little different. I want to take this shade here, which is called Scarab. And it has so many different reflex. Like, you're seeing green, I see purple. Like, yeah, there's just a lot. And that's going to go over the rest of the lid, actually. So pretty. Just gorgeous. So a very simple eye look, but very deep. It's so pretty, you all. And I didn't like pick this shirt to match it or match it to my shirt, but they do go well together. I've not used this in a while, and I just want to. So this is the NYX Marshmallow Primer. I'm kind of craving to use this too. So this one is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Dewy. So I'm going to make it a Wet n Wild. I have this little bug flying around here, if you guys see it. I've swatted him so many times. I don't know where he is now. But I have the Wet n Wild Incognito concealer. I'm going to use that. I do have the shade Light Beige on that one. I'm going to use my Physicians Formula Sculpting Bronzer in the shade Toffee. So I'm going to take a little bit of the Hope blush from Rare Beauty, and I'm going to just use that today. I'm going to use the One Size Beauty, I don't know if I'm holding that correctly, the One Size Beauty setting powder. I'm going to take out something that I've not used in a while. I know my hair looks a mess. I had it nice and fixed, and then I came down here and I started cleaning and stuff, and it just, yeah, it doesn't look any better anymore. But anyway, this is something I've not pulled out in a while, and I'm going to use it today. So this is the Wet n Wild, my little friend's bag, the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer, but it's not really a bronzer. I use it for under eye brightening. So I'm going to use just a tiny bit of this under my eyes. So I'll put it on this side and not on this side. Can you guys see a difference? I can see the difference, but I always like to let you guys see so that you know why I use it. I'm going to use my Kimchi bronzer. This is in it's the Thaler bronzer in the shade I Went to Malibu. I'm going to pull out my CoverGirl blush. It is the True Blend So Flushed High Pigment Blush in Sweet Seduction. I'm going to use the Revlon Skin Lights highlighter in Daybreak Glimmer. Okay, for brows, I went ahead and did the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in taupe, the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen in taupe, and the Revolution Brow Gel, and it's in Ash Brown. Back to the palette. I'm going to take Love Bug right here. I'm just going to smudge that on the bottom. Then I'm going to take Spider, and I'm going to push that up against that bottom lash line. Then I'm going to take the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Best O, and I'm going to line my waterline. And I'm going to take the NYX Epic Ink Liner and line the top lash line. I'm going to take the shade Web and use it as highlight on my eyes. The rain is really coming down outside, sorry. I'm going to use my Tarte Surfer Curl mascara. Okay, so that mascara is dried out and it's on its last leg. So this one is going in the trash. It's not going to make it. But I meant to use this anyway, so it kind of worked out. I got a sample from Huda Beauty, the Best Lashes. No, Legit Lashes, sorry. Oh! It's a legit lashes. And there's two different ends to it. So one is to lengthen, one is to curl, I believe. Volume, curl, and length. So one is for curl and length and one is for volume. So it comes in a little thing like this. So you just get to test it. You don't get to have a whole thing. That's the one for the volume side. So let's try this one out. So here is the lengthening curl side. If I can get it open. Here we go. Oh, it's a curved one. A lot like my roller lash. Okay. Well, I think they're really pretty. So honestly, I don't have just this mascara on, so I can't just say, oh, it's just that mascara. But it looks pretty good to me. I like it. I'm going to use my Juvia's Place lip liner in the shade Lush. I'm going to try this lipstick. I don't know that it's going to really look good. But it's the Charlotte Tilbury Walk of No Shame. And I just have a little sample. How do we feel? I don't know. I think it's okay. I don't know. I don't know what I think about it. I think I'll leave it. It's something different for me. I'll leave it. Okay, so I just wanted to sit down and do my makeup. Just have a little bit of makeup therapy. I didn't talk a whole lot. I'm sorry. I just really wanted to play makeup, honestly. But I wanted to share this palette with you because I love it. I really have been loving, well, I used it one time and I loved it. And I love this shade here. Let me show you. Like, look at that. So pretty. The mattes in here are amazing. Let me just show you some of these pastels since I went ahead. So here are the pastels. Pretty, pretty. And I'll show you one more shimmer. I mean, they're just so beautiful. So beautiful. So, Sydney Grace quality is pretty good for this being the first, I say the first time trying it. It's not my first time trying it. I haven't showed you guys the other palette that I got from them. So I was looking for, I specifically went on their website to look for this palette, and they were sold out. They didn't have it at the time I went on there. And so I looked around a little bit and I was like, okay, I'm not going to order anything. I don't need anything. Honestly, you guys know that. So a few days later, I went back again just to look. And anyway, I purchased this one. This is called Summer Days. I'm very sorry about this little gnat. It's getting on my nerves. But this is the Summer Days. This is the light version. They'll do a light and a dark version, so it goes for different skin tones. Are you ready to see this though? This is absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. Let me show you this. I mean, like, the beauty of this palette is so beautiful. So beautiful. And the mattes are just amazing. So I'll use this in a video. I've been kind of holding on to it because I had some other stuff I was getting through, and so anyway, not long ago they decided to bring back the Tiny Marvels palette, and they were doing that for Mel's family, which was really sweet of them to do. So that's when I ended up ordering that one. So I had this one first, and I've used this one, but then I got the Tiny Marvels and love it. But I mean, look at those. This is, I mean, like, you think it's Summer Days, it's going to be very warm tone, and it's very neutral, almost leaning cool. Very neutral though, and I love it. So yes, I think they're sold out of this, so you won't be able to pick this one up. But if you want to try their formula, I highly suggest it. If they ever do come back with this palette, this one's a really good one. It has some amazing shades in here, some very unique shades to my collection, so I'm very happy to have this one. This is not something that I have like duplicates of this, you know, so I'm very happy with this purchase. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's something just kind of run-of-the-mill, and I just was getting ready. I'm actually getting ready to film a ranking video for 2021. So I know it's 2022, but I'm going to go back to 2021 and rank some of the things I've tried in 2021. So hopefully you guys are interested in that. You may see that before this one, so I just wanted to get ready with you guys while I did that. So I'll see you in the next one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're staying safe, happy, and healthy, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.